Everyone, let's all welcome Sahiti on the stage. All the best, Sahiti.
Yes, sir. So let's have the same activity, sit and stand. Can you please stand in your locations? So let's start. Sit. Stand. Stand. Sit. Stand. Sit. Sit. Yeah, fine. Okay. So how many of you agree that being an introvert is good? Okay. So how many of you agree that being an introvert can be bad sometimes as well? So I have a question for you. Can you tell some qualities of an introvert? Anyone?
They reflect a lot.
What?
They reflect a lot.
Yeah. Can you please tell any quality of an introvert?
Shyness.
Yeah, shyness. And you?
Not very good at expressing themselves.
Yeah. And
Introvert is good.
yeah.
Maybe selective with friends, staying alone time.
They enjoy their own
They
company.
don't mind.
Okay. Sir, anything to add?
Yeah, I think they are thinkers. They're good thinkers.
Anything you can add?
No working days also. They are not good at socializing, but they are creative thinkers.
So in the coming few minutes, I'll be talking about being an introvert. So right from the childhood, I am a very big introvert. So when I used to play, so my friends used to come to my home. I would never go to their home. Okay, so they only would always come to my home and they would play with me. So my mom used to tell me regularly, why don't you go to their home and why don't you meet the people over there? But I used to ignore her all the time. So the days passed, I became somewhat elder. So whenever there used to come family functions, so I used to feel, arre yaar, why these functions come? I have to go and talk to the people. I would, hesitate much. So, okay, but my mom used to force me and she used to like drag me, oh, you have to come today. So, okay, I was like, okay, I will come. So, what happened? One day I went to my family function. So, always sitting in the group. So, always talking, but I was like very calm. Okay. I was just listening to them and watching their faces. So, one of my relative, she bullied me, she mocked me. Like she was saying, her presence is like an absence only. Why is she here? And then one said, she is this much innocent and how can she how can she survive in this world and all. So they kept on mocking me and I was feeling so bad. And not even one was supporting me, was, taking like, yeah, it's okay then. Then I came out of there, I went to my home. So I cried a lot in front of my mother. Are they even my relatives? How can they say to me like that? It was so bad, embarrassing moment for me. Then I was shouting at my mother and my father. So it was like that. Then soon I had to go to the college. I had to join the BTech college. So I talked to myself. I said, like, you should not be an introvert. Like, if there is a group of people, you should talk to them whenever it is needed and all. So then I joined. I went there. So what happened is, like, while taking admissions, I got to know who my roommate is. Okay, so I got to know that she is a Telugu person. So I was feeling very happy because it was out of the state. It was Kerala. Finding my roommate who is a Telugu person is a good thing. So I was feeling happy, but I didn't show that thing. Okay, then what happened? My parents were talking to their parents and having conversation, and even my friend was talking, that my roommate was talking, but I was not talking at all. So we were on to the hostel, we were going to the hostel, we were walking. So I was walking so fast so that I can avoid the conversation, interaction and all. So she kept running to me and asked some things about me, and we had a little conversation and all. So we went to the room. My mom was settling my clothes and all. So there comes a third roommate. Okay, we have 3 members per room in my college. So she comes, and so she was on her bed and she was asking some questions. So my mom was answering and my roommate was telling the things, but I was seriously giving the clothes to my mom. Mom, take this. Mom, take this, to avoid the conversation. So like this I was. So after that, we had a group discussion in our college. So I wanted to skip that thing, but there would be a attendance criteria. So if you have less than 80%, you would probably have to pay fine. So I could not skip the class. I have to attend the class because I wanted to maintain 80% at least. That my percentage was already low. So I went there. I sat, and again I kept so calm. People were telling their things, opening up, but I kept so calm. So after some days, at that moment, I realized that I thought, some thoughts came in my mind, like being an introvert is okay, but until and unless it stops you from growing in your career. Okay, it should not be the thing that is responsible, that is stopping you from growing in your career. So I thought very firmly that next time whenever I get an opportunity to speak, or whenever it is needed, so I have to get out of my comfort zone, I have to speak and all. So till then, from then and now, whenever it is needed, I get out of my comfort zone and speak to the people. So how many of you watched Benton in your childhood days? So yeah, so we can learn something from him. So can anyone guess what is the thing which we can learn, which is related to this introvertness and all?
Whenever you are in a problem, you can do whatever you want within
Yeah.
your character.
You can become whatever, like.
Yeah, close. Anything else? Any guesses? Which? Okay, fine. I'll tell you. So the thing is, he changes his appearance whenever, like according to the situation, isn't it? He changes his appearance. So we can apply the same thing in our lives also. Like being an introvert is not a bad thing. Like it's your nature, right? So the nature is symmetrical. So you have some introverts, you have some extroverts. So you should not feel bad for yourself. So it's like you have to change your appearance. So let's apply the same thing. You stay calm, no need be in your thing only. But whenever it is needed, whenever you think that, yeah, here I have to speak. If I don't speak, I may lose an opportunity. So if you think that in your mind, then you have to change your, personality. You have to speak up. You have to challenge yourself that, yeah, I have to speak now. So like that, you have to change your personality and all. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for giving me.